Sinwell here, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, speaking truth to power and more announcements to the private schoolers. Our top stories today. Multiple cheerleaders have confessed to participating in a human pyramid scheme. The possum that lives on the top of the roof is getting smarter. And finally, 2 staff members haven't been seen in several days. I'm referring to our beloved Miss Linda the Lunch Lady, best known for her chocolate cherry chimichangas, and our janitor, Mr. Humphrey, best known for his ominous scowl and secretive waste managements. On a stunning and potentially unrelated turn of events, Miss McGurry, the drama teacher, has been moved to custodial department, which administration reports is due to budget cuts and not due to the mysteriously missing janitor. Seems suspicious if you ask me, and if you ask me, you should always ask me. We now go to Mrs. McGurry on a comment on what's going on.
Hello there, students, fellow faculty, the possum. I would like to reassure all of you that this new custodial position is not a demotion, but rather a lateral move to an equally important position, like a jazz square that stops halfway through, a jazz line, if you will. I believe that keeping the school clean is just as important as keeping the school artistic. And when life gives you lemons, you make lemon meringue pie. I mean, I've never successfully made a lemon meringue pie. They're very tricky, but it's nice to have goals. And look, what I'm trying to say is, if anybody has what it takes for the job, it's me. Cleaning is just like theater, and don't say that it's not. When I mop all Channel Shakespeare and cry out, damn spot. Custodians of theater artists, the school's their masterpiece, and like theater directors, they're sick of seeing grease. Oh, I'll sweep like Dick Van Dyke and have a tap break now and then. Then I'll plunge into the toilet like a rat into the sun. The sun. Cleaning is just like theater, an art that's truly fine. So fetch the Windex and the squeegee, 'cause it's my time to shine. Literally. So in conclusion, don't cry for me, student body. And I'll have you know, I've been plotting the most important event of the year. No, the century. So put that in your script and smoke it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go clean up the home ec department. Somebody accidentally spilled a whole bunch of lemons and eggs and lemon meringue pie filling. I have no idea who did it. Ciao!
Hey drama gang, Foster here, holding Ginger the goldfish, or the remains of Ginger the goldfish. She kicked the bucket this week. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't holding your dead fish kind of weird? But I'll tell you what's weird. The things going on at this school. Lunch Lady Linda and the janitor gone missing. Miss McGarry suddenly a custodian. Ginger and I are headed to the one place where you can both flush a fish and flush out a mystery. Custodia. That's right, Janitor Humphrey's secret lair in the back of the school. Now I know what you're thinking. Foster, no one knows what's in Custodia. No one's allowed in Custodia. Mr. Humphrey doesn't like kids going near Custodia, or going near anything. But now grumpy Mr. Humphrey's gone, Lunch Lady Linda has vanished, and Miss McGarry is refusing to spill the dirt on her new janitor job, which is presumably a lot of dirt. And you guys know I love a good mystery, so here I am, alibi in hand, recording this video in case I get caught skipping second period. Ginger here is my plausible deniability, and also my friend, who is dead. Not necessarily in that order, but look, this is important. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad Miss McGarry is keeping such a good attitude about this, but auditions for the school musicals start tomorrow, and if she's not here to lead the drama club, our show will be directed by Coach Brockjaw. Coach Brockjaw. He once asked me which jerseys they wear in Jersey Boys. I'm telling you, drama gang, I'm not just going to Custodia for myself. I'm going there for all of us, and my dead fish. And maybe for myself. I've always loved a mystery. They're pretty much the bomb. Used to stay up reading Sherlock, then interrogate my mom. Oh, mysteries are daunting, yes, they're filled with fear and doubt. But my dead fish and I are gonna figure one out. Isn't that right, Ginger? Ginger? Oh, right. I'm not a stranger to a mystery. Just check out all my logs. There's an abandoned dugout at the school and a freezer full of frogs. But no one's faced Custodia, so dark and probably cursed. But my dead fish and I, yes, my dead fish and I, yes, this dead fish and I will have to be the first.
Be careful, Foster. I don't want to exaggerate, but literally everything that I've heard about, talked about, or thought about for the past forever is the fact that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda vanished into thin air. And the last time I saw Miss Linda, she was heading straight towards Custodia. Now, I don't want to make any baseless speculatory remarks, but for all we know, she could have suffered a gruesome fate, too terrible for words. Be careful down there, and don't do anything crazy. I know you can be a little dramatic, so I'm begging you, just tone it down. Oh no. Okay, I see what I did there. It's okay. I have a calming technique for situations like these. It works like this. There's so much here that we don't know, it's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic and we'll be okay. Mr. Humphrey's awful shifty, put the odds at 50-50, either nothing's wrong or there was foul play. Frankly, when I think about it, something starts to stink about it. Nothing is for sure, but now I've got a hunch. Mr. Humphrey is a killer, he took Linda just to grill her. Now it's Lady Linda, sweet old Lady Linda, poor Lady Linda, it's his lunch.
Hey Drama Gang, I know school just let out for the day, but this is an emergency video call. Carrie, you were right. I think something seriously weird is happening in Custodia. Not only did I not see Miss McGeary, but it was all dark down there and I couldn't find the light switch. So I wound up using my phone flashlight to flush Ginger down what was either a custodial sink or a bathtub for small, unusually shaped children. And then, just as I was going to leave, I saw this. A wallet. I know Mr. Humphrey hasn't been at school all week, so I thought it couldn't have been his, but I found his ID and this creepy poem. I promise I will always keep you safe. I will watch over you until you die. You will never be far from my sight. We will always share the ties that bind. So I'm thinking 3 things here. 1, Mr. Humphrey may still be in Custodia. 2, if he's in there but I didn't run into him, then Custodia may be bigger than we ever imagined. We're talking secret tunnels big. 3, if this poem is about Lunch Lady Linda and she's gone missing, she could be in serious trouble. And 3, the reprise. With Miss McGeary acting so strange, we can't rule out the option that she's in on the whole thing. Look, I don't want Coach Brockjaw directing the musical any more than you guys do. He once asked Carrie who runs defense on a chorus line. But with auditions tomorrow, we've got less than 24 hours to find out if we can trust Miss McGeary. So I'm calling on the whole drama club to team up and help me find out where Lunch Lady Linda is, what Mr. Humphrey's up to, and just what's going on here. The only problem is I'm not allowed to use more than 15 minutes of video chat a day ever since that live digital reading we did of Angels in America, parts 1 and 2. Now my parents monitor all my social apps. Does anyone have any ideas of how we can talk confidentially?
Foster, I'm glad you asked. As it happens, I've been working on an app just for us drama kids. It's like YouTube but better, more confidential, and the algorithm doesn't keep recommending. I watch the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. We can chat on it as long as we want, and the only way to access the app is by answering questions that only us drama kids will know the answers to. Like, Who spun off the turntables and Les Mis 2 years ago? Ashley Newman. Who got trapped under Milky White into the woods? Ashley Newman. And what broke down during Grease and had to be carried off the stage? Trick question. Both the car and Ashley Newman. I'm telling you guys, this app's a game changer. To answer any other further questions you may have, here's my assistant Lane with a helpful presentation.
Does the concept of a Snapchat fill your mom and dad with fright? Do you have to clear your browsing history every single night? We must communicate, stay up to date, no matter where we are. My friends, there is an app for that, and it's spelled Theater, theater, a drama gossip whisperer. For sharing stuff with each other, it's super fun and quite secure. Theater, like a trendy app that ends in It's really gonna cause a stir, so log on now to Theater. Whew, did you get all that? I can't believe we just didn't do a PowerPoint. I need some water.
Hey followers, it's Maddox here. Sorry, Drama Club friends, it can be so hard to remember when you're not running an immensely successful feed review channel. When I normally am running an immensely successful feed review channel. I'm sure you can all imagine the stress. But as resident foodie of the Drama Club, I just wanted to hop on this new app. Thanks, Techie Elaine. And wanted you all to know to savor your Salisbury steak today, because from now on, the cafeteria is only going to be serving fish. I overheard one of the lunch ladies whispering it today in line. She said, and I quote, "From now on, we're only going to be serving fish." Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Maybe it's due to budget cuts, or maybe it's due to the disappearance of Lunch Lady Linda. All I know is that if you want more food news, or as I call it, views, then like, share, and subscribe. Shoot, I did it again.
Mama's dinner time. Your dinosaur chicken nuggets are ready.
Mommy, not in front of my friends.
Okay guys, Terry here. Please don't think I'm dramatic like my sister Carrie. But I was at home feeding my cats dinner when I saw all your messages, and I immediately rushed right back to school where I'm already searching Custodia for more clues. I don't know what Mr. Humphrey did to make Lunch Lady Linda disappear, or how he made Miss McGray and tricked into taking his old job, but if you ask me, we can't trust that old grouchy janitor as far as we can throw him. If the whole drama club teamed up, we could probably throw him a couple of yards, but then he'd be really grouchy. I've heard that if a teacher ever looks at him funny, he leaves a caution wet floor sign outside their classroom for a week. How messed up is that? Wait a second. What are these? These were Lunch Lady Linda's. And what's this? OMG. I am starting to panic. Okay, what was that calming technique my sister taught me? Didn't it go like... There's so much here that we don't know. It's really overwhelming, so let's use a little logic so we don't get scared. All of Linda's things are here, which honestly is kind of good, but maybe she just wanted different clothes to wear. But now also that I'm happy, maybe this is all checked. Mr. Humphrey plays this cat tree too. But all her says, I'm freaking out kites. Tell my cats I picked up a two.
Guys, I have huge clues news, or as I like to call it, clues. So I was at the mall today, right? Because I was going to swing by GameStop and pick up the new game, Animal Flossing. You know, with the cute little animals who do fun victory dances and fight each other to the death. Well, I had to get my big sister to take me, and she wanted to go to the jewelry store. So I was standing there, waiting for her to finish talking about, ear bracelets or whatever. And that's when I saw it. A ring box labeled Elmer Humphrey. No, I'm not certain on what Mr. Humphrey's first name was, but I've read enough books to know that if your first name is Elmer, you're definitely a cranky old man. And Mr. Humphrey is a very cranky old man. Get this! The box said one to roll them all on the lid. So here's what I'm thinking. Mr. Humphrey is an evil wizard. Huh? Huh? Do you guys think that could be anything? Look, I'm just spitballing here. Add me on Animal Flossing. Peace!
Hey everyone, this is Gloria. Terry gave me the key earlier this afternoon when we were rehearsing for tomorrow's auditions. She's okay, by the way, just a little anxious. And so am I. I so hope I don't have to audition for Coach Brockjaw. Once, I asked him if he'd ever seen Chicago, and he said the Bulls or the Cubs. Anyway, did Terry bother to mention that today was my birthday when we hung out? No. And have any of you mentioned it today, a day which I might add is almost over? Also, no. Here I am being an incredible friend, sneaking around spooky custodial labyrinths on my birthday, trying to find the door that this key will fit into. This is it. This is the door. Oh my gosh, you guys did remember my birthday. You guys are the best drama club ever. I'm so sorry I ever doubted any of you. At last I feel my life's complete, and it feels so good, it tastes so sweet. I've watched other people's birthdays every year since I was 9, and now finally someone remembers. Wait, hold on. I'm getting some chat messages. Let me read them real quick. Oh, you guys didn't remember my birthday? Then who put all these balloons here? Did the janitor know it was my birthday? Did the possum? I think I need some alone time.
Good morning, everyone, and by everyone, I mean the Drama Club, and by good morning, I mean JICUs. I'm Skipson right here, your beloved Campus Chronicles beat reporter, with some breaking in news. That's right, I found out about your unprofessional investigation, and I've infiltrated your so-called application. Using Drama Club secrets and credentials, you remember that those secrets aren't so secret. When you have to review every single production of the Campus Chronicles, well, I personally find this all a complete affront to the good name of the investigative reporting, so I will be commencing my own official investigation. I did not take one semester of journalism to be out-scooped by some theater nerds with tap shoes. More details at 11, or whenever I feel like it.
Sorry about that. Just some technical difficulties. If everyone wouldn't mind updating their apps, we're removing some pesky bugs and authorization accesses. Due to the popular demand of the Drama Club, we've added more videos in which the cast of Riverdale do ASMR with slime. I hope you all remember this when I need money to launch my first startup. Now, another school day is beginning, and if we haven't got to the bottom of this by 3 p.m. today, we'll all be auditioning for Coach Brockjaw, the man who once asked me if Pippin was about some guy named Scotty. Everyone, get cracking. And since the app's gonna be down for a second, Lane, cover for me.
Theater, some issues with our processor, but think of just how much more fun we'll have in version 1.1. Updating without a hitch, 3 hours left, oh that's a glitch. Thank you for your patience, ma'am or sir, we'll see you soon on Theater. Whew, I can't believe I'm just supposed to make this up on the fly now. You have to start paying me more.
Hey, guys, I've got some big news. No phones allowed. Sorry. I'm recording for my first period library study hall. I just overheard a group of teachers whispering, which I, for one, think is a very suspicious thing to do in a library. which I should know because I'm being very suspicious right now. I couldn't make out everything they said, but it sounded like that sneaky man something captured her something. I can't believe something. Honor, I would something. Honor, this whole thing, some mysterious whispering. Fiasco. Then Coach Brock just said, I don't know if we can trust McGarry with something this important. I think Ms. McGarry got caught up in Lunch Lady Linda's disappearance in some sort of librarian teacher janitor cult. And I think Brock shot Buster to do it so he could take over the musical.
Buster found down.
See? That's extremely wicked. We've only got one short day to help Ms. McGarry before she gets caught up in something bad. For good!
If ever girl's still talking, you'll be given detention.
I'm not that girl.
Danny here. Some of you may not recognize me because I play in the pit band, which means I spent half my life in a tiny room underground. Anyways, I'm in the drama club, and I'm as dedicated as the rest of you to find out the truth about Custodia. Plus, a secret network of tunnels would be very helpful, as there's hardly room in the pit band for my mini fridge, my toaster oven, or my hammock. My life is hard. That's the bad news. Now here's the worst news. I searched the band room after second period jazz ensemble, and I couldn't find anything. I searched everywhere. I even searched the office, the rehearsal rooms, even the tuba cases. Nothing. Nada. Fermata. But I can't search all day for clues. Some of us have to practice for the all-state jazz ensemble auditions. Wait, what is this? Someone put a new piece in my folder. It says, for the Humphrey event. Oh my gosh, it's a clue! Alright folks, let's see what it sounds like. Oh my gosh, that sounds ominous. You only play ominous when something bad's about to happen. That's Pit Band 101. Right after Be Careful with the Toaster Oven. Guys, I'm really worried about Janitor Humphrey.
Okay, I don't have much time. After Clara mentioned the librarian acting weird, I did what any normal person would do. I followed Miss McGarry out to a car and hid in a bush. Now, we all know Miss McGarry's law. Miss McGarry has never once left a building without forgetting at least one thing inside of it. Now, and sure enough, right after she unlocked her car, she realized she forgot something in our school building and went back inside to go get it. Okay, I'm in her car, and I'm gonna see if I can find a clue in here. Ugh. Well then, I guess adults get to eat fast food whenever they want and not have to clean up. Can't wait to tell my mom about this. Oh wait, I'm committing a crime. No one told my mom about this. What is this?
I hope you understand.
No. Huh? A note! A note! It says, tiger food prohibitively expensive, must find solution. What? What could that possibly mean? What does Miss McGarry know about tiger food? Wait, my other brother showed me this documentary about this guy who feeds people to tigers. I won't tell my mom about that either. Did Mr. Humphrey feed Lunch Lady Linda too? No, No, it couldn't be. Oh no, she's coming back. I gotta go. A chicken nugget! Fresh. Oh man, the chicken nuggets are really good. I wonder where she got them.
Hi, I guess I should probably explain why I've been hiding in the home ec room this whole time. First of all, one of these days, Hisagiri is bound to make a successful little meringue pie, and I want to be there when it happens. Second, I don't think the drama club would like what I have to say about Janitor Humphrey. And that's that he's a really nice guy. One night, after a late rehearsal, he helped me strap my science fair winning baking soda volcano to the back of my bike. And I've never forgotten how kind that was. You tracking your own baking soda volcano to the back of your bike after it erupted. Those things are slippery. Sure, he's kind of quiet and doesn't smile that much, but who does? Well, theater kids do, but having met us, we're exhausting. And I think we're being a little quick to judge here. There's some things to be said about people who are kind of quiet. Dr. Seuss was awkward. Newton was aloof. Lincoln stood at 6'4", but hardly raised the roof. Meryl Streep's an introvert, so that alone should say sometimes being quiet's okay. Gandhi wasn't chatty. Cher is very shy. Snape seems scary, then helped Harry frequently not die. With quiet things like cats and trees and yoga, we're so blessed. So for once you theater kids could give it a rest. I mean, sometimes being quiet, a little verbal diet, often being quiet is best. I mean, best.
Phew! Third period dance class today was a killer. Ballet. Okay. Mom worked the entire time. Phew! My legs are gonna fall off. Well, your heads are gonna fall off after you hear this. I overheard my instructor say that Mr. Humphrey, our janitor, has epic dance moves. So here's what I'm thinking. The man has epic dance moves. The man has endless real estate in form, Custodia. Put those two together, and what do you get? That's right. Mr. Humphrey is running an underground Zumba studio under our school. And he's forcing Lunch Lady Linda and Mr. McGurry to be his backup dancers. And before you say I'm way off base, check this out. I once saw Mr. Humphrey dancing with the broom just like this.
Okay guys, I don't have long to talk because I'm supposed to be stocking the canned goods here at the school's food drive. But after what I just heard, I knew I had to contact you all right away. When I picked these canned goods up for my church last night, I overheard one of the church volunteers saying that the sanctuary was too small for Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda's upcoming service. When you put it together with everything we've learned over the past 2 days, it all finally makes sense. Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda are both dead, and McGarry did it. Now they're having a joint funeral. Oh, it's so sad. These were special people who made our days clean and fed us healthy, nutritious, well, they made our days clean. Now I will honor them by helping bring this food to the needy. Nothing will distract me from, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be late for auditions. Bye!
Alright guys, this is it, the moment of truth. I'm here at the drama club office. Miss McGarry is nowhere in sight, and Any second now, Coach Brockstraw will be here to make us all audition for The Greatest Showman, which I know for a fact he thinks is a documentary about Rob Gronkowski. I've assembled all the clues we've gathered, and it's time to announce my conclusions. When we put together the strange disappearances, the wallet, the poem, the key, the fish, the ring box, the balloons, the whispering, the music, the tiger food, the dancing, and the service, it all becomes clear. Mr. Humphrey turned Lunch Lady Linda into tiger food so that he can serve mercury-filled fish in the cafetorium to clear out the school so he can use it for his Lord of the Rings-themed Zumba dancing club. And also, they're both dead. Oh, what's the use? We failed. I failed. I really don't know what we're going to do about all this, or where Miss McGeary has disappeared. I guess I was never cut out to solve mysteries after all. At least Ginger isn't here to see how far I've fallen. Oh, Ginger. I thought I'd love a mystery, a chance to use my brain. But nothing here is making sense, and Ginger's down the drain. I guess I'm not cut out for this, so much to my dismay. My dead fish and I had better call it a day. Guess I'd better go pick out a dress for Lunch Lady Linda's funeral service. Wait a second. Dress, service. That's it! And what's this? I'm getting a video message from Skip Sinwell? No way, Skip. You're not cracking this investigation before me.
Good morning, everyone. With an eye for justice and an impeccable sense of timing, I've chosen now is a good time to reveal the findings of my investigation. This just in. All drama club members are being asked to report immediately to Custodia. Okay, let's see. How old do you have to be to win the Pulitzer of Investigative Journalism? 23? Think. What if you get a note from your mom? Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Finally, you've all arrived. Welcome to Custodia Drama Club, and don't expect to leave anytime soon. I know you've all been on a crazy hunt to find out some very personal information about our staff. Well, the first thing you should know is it's none of your business what the staff do in their personal time. And the second thing you should know is, wait, why are you all looking at me like that? Oh, right, hold on. Sorry, this basement is damp and there are leaks everywhere, so I have to wear this hoodie. Where was I? Oh, right. You'll find out soon enough anyway, but I wanted to be the one to tell you that Mr. Humphrey and Lunch Lady Linda, who by the way is just called Linda, will be getting married tomorrow. What's that, Foster? You already knew? Well, I bet you didn't know this, that I, being the best director in this city, have been acting as their wedding planner and master of ceremonies. Oh, you figured that out too. Well, I'm counting that as a victory for our education system, so you're welcome. Anyway, that's why I haven't been around a lot. I was trying to keep a low profile while running a high profile gig. Auditions will of course be postponed so I can give you the attention you both deserve, and clearly demand. I would have notified you earlier, but an artist can't be expected to keep track of anything, especially not when they're imagining, planning, and executing the greatest exotic animal-themed wedding this school has ever seen. Oh, and another thing. I know many of you have some harsh things to say about Mr. Humphrey, but I want you to know that if he ever seems tired or grumpy, it's because he works 2 jobs so that he can send his money to the Give a Kid a Crock Foundation, making sure every child in Eastern Europe has both a slow cooker and a pair of soft, ugly shoes. He also volunteers his time at big cat shelters. And I must confess, Mr. Humphrey has saved several of our musicals. When the turntable began throwing actors willy-nilly in Les Mis, Mr. Humphrey fixed it. When the car broke down in Greece and began to spew wiper fluid across the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who cleaned it up. When Ashley Newman cried so much on the closing night of Matilda that her salty tears threatened to discolor the stage, it was Mr. Humphrey who desalinated the floorboards. So in conclusion, don't jump to conclusions. And don't judge a book by its cover. Now pay attention. You may not be auditioning for any musicals today, but I've got some dance moves for this wedding ceremony that I think you all should learn. They go a little something like this. You've had yourself an escapade, you've reached the finish line, but with every step along the way, you misread every sign. You thought that your custodian was a ghost who haunts the halls, but you never took the time to see behind those coveralls. What if you flipped the magnifying glass for another point of view? What you think you know, but you just don't know. No, you don't have a clue. No, no, you think you know, but you just don't know. No, you don't have a clue.
Good morning, everyone. Our top stories today. The Cross Country Club has decided to rename themselves out of the spirit of honesty, the Cross a Good Portion Town Club. The possum that lives on the roof of the school has learned how to fill out a Scantron. And last, but certainly not least, school bells weren't the only bells pealing through these halls last night. A wedding occurred, which this reporter correctly predicted, as lunch lady Linda walked down the cafeteria aisle to Mr. Humphrey, accompanied by a flash mob of the drama club, music provided by Danny and the rest of the pit band group. Flat girl duties were handled by Ashley Newman until halfway up the aisle she found out she was allergic to most flowers. She had to be escorted by medical professionals. Sometimes a flair for the dramatic is needed. This reporter was grateful for the drama club for sending her on her best investigative inquiry to date, and for keeping everyone on their toes, not at least all themselves. The entire school was in attendance, as there was many members of the local dance company, of which Mr. H and Linda are both card-carrying members. The bride wore white and a hairnet, and the groom traded his typically dirty coveralls in for some slightly cleaner coveralls. And we wish these two lovebirds all the best as they begin their new life. And we here at Campus Chronicles would like to editorialize on one last note.
You don't have a clue, but listen up and you will find a brand new point of view can be your greatest alibi. Nothing's black and white, and that's quite alright, cause we know one thing is true. You think you know and you just don't know. No, you don't have a clue. No, no. You think you know and you just don't know. No, you don't have a clue. No, you don't have a clue. Yeah.